What's up, everybody? This is your boy Osmosis Jones, and we're back at it again for another action figure conversation. Today, we're talking about the Gamerverse Abomination Waves Abomination Builder figure. I got to give a special shout out to my boy Marvelous Nick 352 on the gram. This dude, he is the epitome of what the action figure community should be, and how we should treat each other, man. Like me and him, we conversate almost on a daily on a lot of action figure things, and that's popping in. Showing love to each other by liking pictures and commenting on things, and just trying to get each other to do better. You know what I mean? So that's a great thing. So he hooked me up with both arms, one leg, and the head of Abomination here. And I just want to say to my brother, man, thank you. I appreciate you, and keep doing good, keep being great at what you do, man. It's always appreciated. Now, now that I got that taken care of, I want to go ahead and go into this builder figure. I did not complete the whole wave. Obviously, the only ones that I picked up from this wave was Rage and Camilla Khan, because those were two of the figures that I definitely wanted to add to my collection without even trying. I'll probably pick up Leader at some point, just because he goes with Hawk. But outside of that, like those are just the two I wanted to pick up. But anyways, let's get into it. Get into Abomination. Um, I don't know if you guys can tell from this video, but Abomination is a massive builder figure. He's a big boy. I'm standing him up straight for you guys right now, so you can kind of see the height of him, and as you can see, he's not even on camera. But yeah, the height of this guy, comparing him to Hawk, he is a little bit bigger than Hawk, which is crazy. Got my Hawk here just to kind of show you guys that height comparison. So you could definitely have these two, going at it, because they seem to just complement each other so well. The Gamerverse Abomination isn't as dope as, say, as dope. I mean, it's pretty freaking dope. I like him, but he just looks more realistic than, say, the comic book style Hawk. But you can still mix and mash them up, and make some great pictures and things like that. Let me grab a couple regular size figures so you guys can see the size differences in those. I will put She-Hulk in here just so you can kind of see how she sizes up with Abomination. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you can still have them scrapped, and then I have my one of my favorite Black Panthers, the Walmart exclusive. I guess you could say Pink Panther. I've seen a lot of people call him that. But just to see how he scales with Abomination, and as you can see, like, Abomination is like 2 to his 1. So let's go ahead and move some of these guys out of the way so we can talk Abomination's articulation. As far as articulation goes with Abomination, this is one builder figure that I have to say I am so pleased with, because you're getting a lot of cool moving parts. Everything looks to be new sculpt to me. I'm not one who knows all that stuff, but everything does look brand new. They could have probably stuck this guy on like a Call Obsidian body and called it a day, but they didn't. They made all new pieces. If we check it out, Uh, if you look here, he has butterfly joints, and um, and if you ask me, they did Hulk dirty because they did not give Hulk the ability to do this. He can grab in front of him. You see how far his hands go in? Hulk can't do that. So they did Gray Hawk, Green Hawk, San Diego Hawk, all those different Hawks they made this year. They did them dirty because they did not give him that extra cut in on the chest to be able to reach forward like that. Also, these butterfly joints can send his arms back this far so he can get a good dive in if that's what you wanted him to do. Also, he has a great diaphragm joint right here that I think goes around real good. Um, the head is on a dumbbell joint, so you can get him to look just about any way you want him to look. Looks real good. I dig it, as well as he has a double jointed knee that gives good range. Um, Thigh swivel also help you out there, as well as an ankle cut, which is real nice. Um, There's your abomination feet if you're wondering what those look like. Some crazy toes. Um, but again, the foot goes up that far, foot goes down that far. And then not only with the cut, but he has, saying that regular style figure um, ankle pivot. So you could definitely get him in some real dynamic poses with all this articulation. And the fact that he is as big as he is, oh my God, man. Like, he's going to take up your whole shot and your pictures or take up a decent amount of space on your shelf. I'm not sure. Somebody can drop a little something down in the comments. I'm not sure if this waist piece swivels or not. Mine seems to be a little bit stuck. I might have to hit them with a little bit of hot water or a hair dryer and see if it loosens it up. But even if it is stationary, you can still get him in some good deep crouching poses and swivels with that diaphragm joint. So that's kind of neither here nor there. But yeah, you can get him in some real sick dynamic poses to look extremely menacing, and get him to look like he's on the attack. And yeah, so this Build-A-Figure, I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10 because I'm not just gonna use it um, to fight like Avengers or fight Hulk. I mean, you could definitely slip him in to your Power Rangers Lightning Connection line. You know what I'm saying? Lord Zed could throw a growth bomb on a lizard and boom, watch his monster grow into abomination. And the Power Rangers could have a field day fighting this guy. Or, I mean, I wouldn't say you could use him for the lizard for like a Spider-Man, but he does have some reptile looks about him. So again, you could probably do something like that. Um, yeah, I mean, any any way you want to work them into your collection, I'm sure you'll have a field day doing it. But yeah, I mean, if you can get your hands on this guy, do it. If you want to buy the whole wave to get this guy, do it. You can, any way you can get him, go ahead and get him. Yeah, so again, that's Abomination. In case you don't remember, here's how he shapes up next to Hulk, Black Panther, and She-Hulk. You can see he blends in well with the comic line, with the more realistic looking lines. I mean, he's a beast of a figure. So I say, go out there, get your hands on him, play with him, love him, enjoy them. All right. So with that being said, guys, I'm gonna head up out of here. Once again, this is your boy Osmosis Jones. Check me out at Osmosis Jones 88 on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Show some love to my pictures and things like that. Go ahead, like, subscribe, do all that great stuff. And again, be safe, be kind, love one another. I'm out of here. Peace.